Top one, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Painter Was in My Hero Academia. So, or was in, yeah. So, this is a name, yeah. So, basically, Painter in this What If is like, I forget who she is in the One Piece, but this is the alternate version. So, in this alternate timeline, she is a sister to Ochako. Yeah. And because the reason why I created this like, what if? Golden Week, that's what her name is, okay. So, I said week. Golden Week, like in weekend. So she ends up, she was born the same age as what Ochako was. So Ochako and her were like growing up together, and of course Ochako had gravity, and she has like a quirk and ability. Quirk is similar to her sister, but she doesn't get the stomach sickness thing or whatever that. And her ability is drawing, like infinite drawing. Basically, she can do drawing, painting, and they come to life and serves only her. Nobody else. So, yeah. And she's a tough girl. Like when they were age of 5, or yeah. Yeah, when they were age of 5, the Ochako was getting bullied by a bunch of boys to like make her go get like dates dumb, and yeah, so her sister sees this as a bad situation. You know what she did? She drew out a a like a cop. Or actually, she pulled out a bazooka, like she painted the bazooka out as she holds it with one hand. And it has wings, so when they turned around, they saw her. They start running the other way, except for Ochako. As the bazooka was flying to destroy boom, boom. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Honey. So, yeah. Ochako is happy that she has a sister that is pretty good. So then the they came, the team, and they accepted Ochako, but not her sister. Because they think that she's a little bit too, like, little, like, too young, to join UA. Her height. Yeah. She looks like a kid. So, okay. Let me check that out. Sorry about that interruption. Basically, Zuko was, that's called an interruption, so, okay. So let's continue. So they made fun of her for being for how small she is. Yeah. And yeah. So she had a picnic with her, like, she waits around for her big sister to come, or actually, yeah, big sister to come, and like, of course, he waited. So then so let's do a time skip to All Might versus All for One. Because she goes to a normal school. Because they thought that she wanted to be a pro hero, just like how her sister was. But yeah, but then one day, or actually when during the All Might versus All for One, All Might was down, but he wasn't out. As she drew a picture her and like mirror reflection thing, and she went in and she blocks the attack with her drawing, as she says, you had to go through me first. Get out of the way, little miss. All Might he's the one that goes first. I beg a dipper. As she draws a really tough guy. He super quick though. I don't know how she does it. She draws it really fast. And plus infinity drawing allows her to also give a power. So yeah. So they mirror her it acts like a force field. So then the force field ends up and then the big buff guy gets Zorb's negative emotions. So yeah, he ends up going, or so the she tells her creation, the big buff guy, to destroy All For One. Or that big meanie. So then that big buff guy went in, beating the snot out of All For One without giving him a second chance to, or any seconds to, like, yeah. So then she drew out the giant size, his, like, sculpture, and yeah, giant size sculpture, slams it into the ground, and like, she grabs the hammer, as she picks it up with just one hand, holding the paintbrush, or actually the pen. She puts it in her pocket, and she lifts the hammer with one hand, and she was flying up into the air as she says, "Say your goodbyes," as she swings it down. As All For One was a blood stain on the carpet. Yeah. As everyone's like in shock. And she was like, man, that was fun. So then everybody's like, as they all looked at her sisters, like, your sister is pretty powerful. And she says, I know. She was born with a power of drawing, like infinite drawing. But she also was born with a quirk of similar to mine, but fully. See, she doesn't get the stomach sickness. As everyone could not believe it. They all could not believe that Zuko, or no, actually Ochako's sister is that powerful. She could be little, but then she packs a lot of power. As everybody's like, or Nezu's like, they saw what happened to All For One. That guy was no more now. So then as everyone, or Nezu says, well, we have two quirks users that use gravity, but what we witnessed was her power of infinity, the infinite drawing. Yeah. If she joins Class 1A, that gives us an opportunity to learn more about her powers. Agreed. So, Golden Oraka, like Ochako Oraka, I don't know how to say her last name, so tell me in the comments below how you say is it Ochako first name and then Oraka second name, or is it switched? So so she So the next day, Ochako comes back as is the paint girl was waiting around as Nezu asks uh, the yeah, or actually Nezu asked the blood hero, or actually before her, or actually let's say or let's say Principal Nezu came out and invited her in and then become like a student. As she says sure. Or actually she goes to like a high school but they did a transfer her to the UA because so then yeah. Then the students were like happy to see him the that paint girl home home at UA, but her old friends and were sad that she got transferred. Yeah. So then so all the girls hangs out with Golden Oraka, and yeah. So then the like Raw Girl, Momo, Mina, everybody. Of course, the grapefruit kid tries to touch her in a like in a no-no spot thing, like. But the her drawing, like she drew a guy, literally that was the same guy. He smacked not out of the this guy right here. Just straight up smacked him around like a little rag doll. As he, or yeah, as Momo learns more about her, like she knew that they both are like. So she told the Golden Oraka, or Golden, that's what her name would be, Golden, and so Momo explains that, so yours drawing, right? That is your ability? Yep. She says, mine is creation. Or my quirk is creation. It's similar to your drawing, but I only make weapons. Or like tools that we need. Wow. So, yeah. So she basically hangs out with them more and more. As as she like draws around. She drew a car. That's automatic. One that like, yeah. So then during the overhaul thing, was that overhaul is about to kill Zuko and Ares, but she created a big monster that stops the attack, and yeah, tossed him around, and the tendrils grabs Ochako, or no, Zuko and Ares, brought him back, and as Overhaul sees this as the opportunity, as he's went right to her, as he's about to kill her, as the monster steps in, breaks him. And Sir Night Eyes says, I see. Him, Zuko, or everyone protect her. Or who is ever remaining. As Ochako was there protecting her sister, Esther, from the attacks. Yeah, so then but Overhaul, like halfway or full, all the way done. He did kill her by shooting not like the Quark racing bullets, but the actual gun, like shoots a bullet out of a gun, like bang, hang. As Ochako sees this, it's like slow motion. And she got shot in the shoulder. Ochako was in horror when she saw her sister bleeding out. As she's trying to keep the leverage on. As it was so painful. As basically, yeah, as Momo respected her, so she pulled out like a twig things, or the little pliers things, grabbing the bullet, yanking the bullet out of the Zuko, or out of her shoulder, and she so much in pain, as his sister, or her sister, sorry, her sister was there holding her hand, as plus, and as they covered her wound till she got to the doctors, as They they healed her wound up, and she used and he was in bed, and she tries as her sister got hit really hard, not like physically but mentally, when she saw her own sister laying in the hospital bed. And Momo, Class 1A, he were her, like, as she's literally, and she's blaming herself for her not watching it. She was too focused on, like, everything around her except for her own sister. As she blames herself for. Okay? So then the students, like, calm down with Choco. As she says, I can't even protect my own sister. As the Zuko says, I know that you're I know it's not your fault, Choco. There was a lot going on, like a lot of the thoughts going through your head. But I know your sister real well. Before her overhaul incident thing happened, she told me that this is what she said. That she's proud of you for being a hero. And all that stuff. And Ochako, who is tearing up, and so then a couple weeks have passed. Her body, her name went back to normal. Because actually, the paint thing gave her some healing factor of it. So she painted, the paintbrush went up and, like, painted the same color as her skin, as the wound. It's like erasing a wound from your own body. So, yeah. So then she's back on her feet. And then the villain tries to attack Ochako. Oh, you'll be in the same hospital as your little sister was. Boom! As a bullet bounced off of Ochako. Somehow. As she looks up and she sees a wooden or like a glass mirror right in front of her. her. It bounced off and shot right back at the guy's arm. As he like falls to the ground. As she turns around, she sees her own sister. As she starts tearing up inside. As she runs towards her, hugs her, and tells her that the okay, yeah, I'm okay. I saw and it wasn't your fault though, Chaco. The couple days or the couple weeks before. Hey? Yeah. So she starts tearing up and crying. And the class 1A thought someone went wrong. But then when they came and they saw Ochako crying but but someone else was there, and when they saw what was her, as they start to tear up, as they went over, good to see you. Oh, how are you feeling? Or how's your shoulder feeling? Pretty good. And yeah. So then, yeah. Then doctor says just lay low for a couple days, but I always do that when I'm drawing. I mean, yeah. So they basically, then the day came where a asteroid or meteor was about to hit Earth, as everybody's panicking and she ends up thought about this as she painted, as she expands the black hole thing. She drew a black hole without having to look at a black hole. As she created one, and it did obey her, so. And yeah, so Ochako can believe that her own sister is this powerful with her power, and everybody's like, man. As the Stars and Stripes says, man, you're pretty powerful with your powers. Huh. Yeah. But so then plus she's immortal because her power keeps her alive. And her quirk alive too. So then yeah. So she couldn't not believe it. None of them couldn't believe that this little girl. When I say this, I mean the Golden. They could not believe Golden could ever conjure that much power up. And they're like, that's why you're in Class 1A. Even Class 1B respects her too. Except for that weird guy, the one that copies Quark, or mimic Quark, or whatever it's called. Because he was trying to make fun of her for being like, oh, her Quark is similar to Class 1A's. You know, as that, or every time, as the students, Class 1A, Class 1B, punches him in the face every single time. Yeah. So then So I don't remember who I shipped, or ship with. I think it was, I know that the Ochaco got Zuko, Maya, M-I-E-A, or May, has that redheaded kid. She got the human Pikachu. But I really don't know. No. So, should I put her with Bakugo or the Mushroom Girl? Or no, actually, it's called Gay. Gay. What the heck? I did not know that you could just copy the entire image. So yeah, basically, I think for just this once, Bakugo. Oh. So, but in this alternate timeline thing, Bakugo is more relaxed person, not gonna kill you all with explosions. Yeah. So yeah, Bakugo. When Bakugo first met her, he actually had change of feelings. Basically, he went from being relaxed to, this girl is gonna be my wife thing. Yeah. So then he ends up, and no, I am not gonna do any ships between Bakugo and Zuko, because that is just too weird. Plus, Zumi, I'm adding Zumi into this what if. Zumi is getting the absolute getting dating with Todoroki. actually, Todoroki and Bakugo was with Zumi. And Ochako and Momo was with Zuko. Yeah. And so the pink girl ends up being with the weirdo. This guy right here. And they had kids and yeah. The kids turned into and had could throw paintball things. And they actually can do everything. So, peace out, y'all.